You feeling so connected to a person and you just can't walk away no matter what? Like it's literally like you are so bonded to this person. You overlook the red flags. You are connected. You feel what they feel. You feel their physical and emotional pain. You feel their physical and emotional highs and lows. Like everything about this person is so connected to you and you don't even know if you want it to be like that. It just is. And it feels like you can't get away no matter what. Well, babe, you're soul tied. I've already explained this in my other video and it's a real thing. But don't worry, I'm here to help you figure out how to break that soul tie. Hi, my name is Danielle and I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help you decipher the signs so you can come back into alignment and attract what you want effortlessly. And believe me, soul ties are not wanted, typically ever. But here's the thing. If you are soul tied and you want to break it, let me start explaining to you how. First of all, breaking a soul tie requires intentionality. You're going to have to be very intentional about this because it requires you to be emotionally and it requires emotional, energetic work, spiritual work, all the things. And so you really have to show up to this process and to this work because it's not an easy process, but it's something that you can do. Plus, this video may have two parts because there's a lot I got to tell you about this. Number one, you have to acknowledge the fact that you do, in fact, have a soul tie to this person. And awareness is key. A lot of us don't want to face the fact that we're soul tied to this person, that we're bonded in a way that we don't want to be. And first, we have to look at ourselves, recognize what it is. And maybe you're holding on to emotionals, memories, or habits that tied you to this person. And you want to make sure that you are identifying the root. Like, why? Why was I open to this and available for this type of bond to be formed? Like, is it love? Or was it trauma? Or is it shared experiences? Like recognizing like the origin and the why and what made you even available for this type of connection is the key to releasing it. Number two, set the intention to actually release and get rid of it. It's what I like to say is, I'm done with this shit moment. You need to have that and get clarity around the fact that you're done with this. You have to make a clear decision to break the tie and to move forward. That doesn't mean we circle back. It doesn't mean rerun it back one more time. You have to really say to yourself, I release this connection with love and peace. And that is going to be 100% your first step. The next thing we're going to do around that, after you use those words and say that, is you're going to forgive yourself. You are not going to hold shame and guilt around the fact that you were able to be bonded to this person and all of the things. And so we're going to let go of the emotional weight of holding on to the fact that you allowed yourself to get in this circumstance. Okay, the next thing is we're going to do an energetic cord cutting ritual. If you've never done an energetic cord cutting ritual, I will do another video to really explain this better. But basically you are going to, in short version, Cliff Notes, you're going to envision yourself like cutting the cord physically, like with scissors, with a knife that keeps you connected to this person. Like there's a physical cord and you're going to visualize it. As that cord dissolves, you're going to just imagine the energy returning to you, leaving them, and you are whole and free. That is basically the short form version of this. Some people enhance this ritual with candles, crystals, all types of things. Like I said, I'll do another video on this and they include sage, but basically you just want to make sure that you're doing that cord cutting. Number four is you want to really cleanse your space. Smudge it. This means using sage, Palo Santo, and incense to cleanse your physical and energetic space. You want to make sure that you are getting that negativity and their energy away from you. You're going to take salt baths. You're going to cleanse with Epsom salt or sea salt and wash away any lingering energy. You're going to declutter. You're going to remove items that tie you to the person, like gifts, photos, notes, clothing items, all of it. You're going to get rid of that shit. It goes in the trash. No holding on to it for sentimental value. We don't need any of that stuff here. So make sure there's nothing under your bed or hidden because that sometimes happens. The next thing is number five is you're going to focus on your own self-healing. This is a time for you to take up a meditation practice. This is a time for you to ground yourself and to strengthen your own personal energy. Journaling is one of my favorite ways. You're going to write down your thoughts, your feelings. You're going to get clear. You're going to come back into yourself and your wholeness. And this is going to help you actually cut this soul tie, because you're releasing these emotions, you're releasing this energy, you're releasing these feelings, you're reflecting on what the connection taught you and why it's time to let that shit go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and we're going to go and move on to part 2.